Hello and welcome to Cousins Gymnasium for this evening matchup between the Tufts Jumbos and the Babson Beavers. I'm Matt Macy Phelps. I am your sole commentator tonight. I'm only working with one director here, Jake Hellman. It's a two-man crew, but we're going to get this show on the road for you. Babson Beavers come in at 7-3, the visitors, and the Tufts Jumbos come in at 8-2, surprising two losses early on in the season. They are coming off back-to-back Final Four trips. The Jumbos with two losses at Bowdoin and at Connecticut College, both in conference play. Meanwhile, the Beavers are so far 3-0 in conference play in the new MAC. And this will be a battle of two local foes. They've met 23 times, and Tufts has won 13 of those, winning 8 of the last 9. And in a moment, we're going to get you the national anthem and the starters, so I'll cut off.
Tufts University for tonight's non-conference basketball game between the Tufts University Jumbos and the visiting Babson College Beavers. At this time, we ask you to please rise and remove your caps to honor America as we play our national anthem.
And exactly 365 days ago, the Jumbos visited Babson and managed to win that game 57-43. Michaela North had 19 points and 10 rebounds, and Lauren Dillon, who was had just assumed the starting role for injured Kelsey Moorhead, put in 15 points and 3 steals. And the starters come out for Babson. So far we have Marissa Cicchetti and Giovanna Pickering. Taylor Russell there, the junior guard. And Kristen Farola. And Megan Otto, the senior forward, leading the Beavers.
The associate head coach is Dave Kanan, and the assistant coach is Nikki Werdeman.
And the Beavers' leading scorer, Lynette Graber, will come off the bench.
University Jumbos. At guard, a 5'3" sophomore from Wellesley, Massachusetts.
And now for the Jumbo starters. Of course, Lauren Dillon, the sophomore point guard, leading the way. Leads the team in assists.
Junior from Augusta, Maine, number 20, Josie
And Josie Lee, junior guard. And Emma Roberson, the only starting senior for the Jumbos. She just earned tournament MVP honors at the Naismith Classic out in Springfield this weekend. And Melissa Baptista. And finally, Michaela North, the leading scorer and rebounder for the Jumbos, putting up an impressive 14.3 points and 9.5 rebounds per game. And these teams have already played two common opponents so far in the early part of this season. Both had blowout wins over Baruch, but the scorelines really illustrate the differences between these teams. Tufts, a much more defensive team, won the game 66-35, and Babson won 104-60. And Babson scores nearly 74 points a game, allows 59, while the Jumbos score 61 a game and only allow their opponents to score 46 a game. So both with impressive victory margins so far this year, but really tale of two different teams, two different styles. A nice little note from the Babson Sports Information Department said that the Beavers are 6-0 this year when they score 60, so that's really the magic number for them. Can they put 60 past this Jumbo defense? And here's the tip. North wins it back. They go to the North, instantly double teamed. Dillon passes up a corner three, and her pass is picked off. Otto with the steal, and the Beavers go the other way. Ball lost there by Russell, but she regains it. Heavy pressure from the Jumbos, 10 on the shot clock. Drive from Farola, she's swatted by North, rebound, and the shot is no good, but another rebound for the Beavers. That was Russell collecting on the miss by Otto. So Russell keeping the possession alive for the Beavers after the North block. And it's in with Pickering, and she's fouled by Dillon on her way to the hoop. She'll go to the line for two.
Tufts University foul on number 11, Lauren Dillon. It's her first personal and the team's first foul.
Pickering good on the first. She's the team's second leading scorer, nearly 13 points a game. She gives the Beavers an early 2-0 lead. Roberson with the long two, hits the back rim. Rebound Pickering. She's pushing right away, getting past Dillon into the lane, off the glass, no good. Jumbo is going quick the other way. Josie Lee wide open for top of the key. Off the bank, no good. Pickering driving on Dillon again, taking advantage of the size matchup, but her layup is short. North with the rebound. This Dillon Pickering matchup is going to be one to watch tonight. Baptista, no good on the three. Russell the rebound. They go to the post. Otto with a nice spin. And it rolls in. Good post move from Megan Otto. Very experienced starting lineup for the Beavers with 2 juniors and 3 seniors. They go into Baptista, struggles to get it, and she travels. Not a great entry pass, and it's an instant timeout from Carlo Bayrubi. Jumbos used their first timeout.
That'll be a 30-second timeout.
And the rule changes this year in women's college basketball in all 3 divisions, switching to a quarter system. So 4 10-minute quarters as opposed to 2 20-minute halves. Of course, no change in time there, but certainly has an effect on the game. Find that momentum can really carry a team throughout a half and can sort of put a game away at halftime, but the quarters really give a chance for a team to rebound and get back into it. Babson with a 4-0 advantage. We go into Pickering, and that rolls in for her. North in the post, double teamed, it's stolen away. That was tipped by Farola. Farola kicks. Cicchetti's three is well short. Roberson. Lee dribbles to the paint. It's no good off the rim. Rebound Otto. Jumbo's not getting good looks and not letting them fall either. And an easy layup there from Marissa Cicchetti. And Berube will go to the bench. Looks like Jacqueline Knapp will come on for the Bows. Nothing going right on either end of the court for the host Jumbos. Roberson with the three. That's right. And it'll stay with Tufts. And Knapp will come into the game.
Checking in for the Jumbos, number 3, Jacqueline Knapp.
Dillon to the bench. Baptista gets it in off the glass. And Jumbos needed a basket badly, and they got one. Otto with the spin again, off the glass, lays it in. North having trouble with that spin. Jumbo's finding nothing. They finally find Baptista in the corner. Her three rattles out. Rebound Knapp. Almost a three-point play, but she'll go to the line. So Jacqueline Knapp already coming up with an offensive rebound.
Babson College foul on number 23, Giovanna Pickering. That's her first personal and the team's first.
Pickering picks up the foul. And some substitutions now. Their leading scorer, Lynette Graber, will come on for Taylor Russell. And Marissa Cicchetti will head off for Elizabeth Lane, freshman guard. We got a scoreboard issue right now with the number of fouls. They're working on that. And that makes it 2 for 2. Back to a 6-point deficit. Babson up 10-4. Pickering driving hard in the lane. Almost gets it to go. She'll go to the line again. So Pickering not shy in this one. Driving it right at Tufts.
Tufts foul on number 3, Jacqueline Knapp. That's her first and the team's second.
Is now 3 for 3 from the line. And why not make it 4? Halfway through the first quarter. Babson up top. Looking to pull off an upset over the number 14 Jumbos. And they're giving them no looks to get a shot off here. 7 on the shot clock. Roberson has to force it from the free throw line. No good, but Knapp there again on the offensive rebound. She goes to North. Double team comes. Baptista drives. Fouled.
Babson foul on number 25, Tristan Farola. That's her first.
Farola picks up the foul. Baptista 2 shots. And Baptista keeping up a good free throw percentage for this game. And Babson really double teaming North whenever she gets the ball, leaving Baptista open from three as Pickering drives. And Graber kicks it. And Baptista with the steal, leading the fast break. Oh, and a nice step there. And she gets it to roll home. Great switchover step there from Baptista to get to the rim. And it's 12-8 now. Pickering working the pick. And it's stuffed there from Baptista, coming up with 2 straight defensive stops. But Babson retains possession, 7 on the shot clock. Pickering drives again, might have been fouled. And the shot will go out of bounds. Baptista coming up with a couple huge stops. And entering the game are Ashley Snyder and Brenna Legacy. Otto and Farola hit the bench. And Katie Hicks and Nicole Brooks coming to the game for the Jumbos, replacing Lee and North. So both teams going to their benches early. Turnover there. Jumbo's having trouble entering the low post. And the drive from Grable, swatted by Baptista. Graber might have been looking for a foul, but that's a second block for Baptista and a third for the Jumbos. Brooks, and her pass finds no one. Knapp tries to save it, winds up in the front row.
Back in for the Beavers, number 21, Taylor Russell.
And Taylor Russell and Lauren Dillon entering the game.
Tufts Jumbos.
Knapp and Graber hit the bench. And another steal from Baptista. She's coming up with it everywhere on defense right now. Baptista in the lane, off the glass, no good. And that rebound will stay with Tufts, and a timeout here from Babson.
Babson calls a 30-second timeout.
From head coach Judy Blinstrup. So I was saying earlier, whenever the Jumbos would try to go to North down low, Babson would instantly double team, usually leaving Melissa Baptista open in the corner. And the Jumbos found her a couple times. It took them a little bit of time. But Baptista was passing up those three-point opportunities because she's only 2 for 19 for the year from 3. So clearly she has the green light to shoot the ball, 19 attempts through 10 games. But she's not making it. And, you know, of course, anyone who plays basketball, when they try to shoot threes and they're not going down, they'll just stop shooting them. It's, you know, natural, but the shooter has to keep on shooting and be confident. But Baptista has been passing up the looks and really driving to the lane. So we'll see if she'll continue to pass up on those looks or if she'll take them. And Katie Hicks's three-point attempt is no good. Pickering leads the other way. Pickering in the hole, foul and one. Pickering taking it to the hole this whole game. Lauren Dillon picks up her second, and she'll hit the bench. Knapp and North coming in. Baptista also to the bench. And Pickering misses her first free throw. But an offensive rebound there and a travel from Ashley Snyder. So Pickering really the difference maker in this one so far. She's been picking up defensive rebounds and leading the transition. She's getting in front of Lauren Dillon, who, I mean, she's tracking back pretty well, but Pickering's speed and just acceleration and drive are just getting her, as there's a steal there from Snyder. And Pickering's taking it right to the basket. Tufts needs some better rim protection. 14-8 right now. Under 2 minutes left in the quarter. Babson getting a switch and a swat there. Brooks with the block, and she'll pick up the rebound too. Knapp pushing the tempo. Roberson, long two. It's good. Tufts finally in double digits. Drive from Russell. And a trap there from Roberson. Lane. 8 on the shot clock. Lane throws up a three. No good. And a foul on the rebound will go against Babson. Babson with a couple great basketball last names. They got Pickering. She's the point guard, so she runs the pick and roll a lot. And Elizabeth Lane. Unfortunately, she's not a center, because then she'd play in the lane all the time, but such is life. And the Jumbos finally get it to North in the post, and she goes up with it, and she'll get 2 free throws. So Babson not letting North get any shots off whatsoever, whether it's denying her with a double team or fouling her. And she hits. Substitution. Michelle Wu making her game debut, taking Emma Roberson out. And North no good on the second. About a 13-second difference between the shot and game clocks, and a turnover there from Babson. Lane's pass could not find Legacy. And the reason Babson would want to put North on the line is she only shoots 56% from the free throw line, and Tufts, as a team, is poor at free throws, only shooting 53%. Knapp launches a three. That's well short. Babson with 3 seconds left. It's Snyder, and her layup, no good. It came in time, and tip-in looked like it might have been late, but it didn't go anyways. So after the first quarter, the Babson Beavers lead Tufts 14-11. Impressive start from point guard Giovanna Pickering, the junior out of Hull, Mass. And her offensive efforts have put Lauren Dillon in foul trouble with 2 already through just the first quarter. Of course, 5 fouls you out. But Jacqueline Knapp has come in, freshman point guard for the Jumbos. She's provided 2 offensive rebounds, and she's gotten to the line. I don't think we'll have the situation like we had last year with the freshman supplanting the starting point guard. Of course, last year that was due to injury. But, of course, followers of the Tufts women's team will know that Lauren Dillon did a spectacular job stepping in as a freshman. So maybe the Jumbos have another backup freshman that can do the same this year. Who knows? There are several different ranking systems for D3 basketball, but I found one on herosports.com. It puts Tufts ranked 4th, which is more generous than the NCAA rankings. And it actually has Babson at 51st, so not too bad when you consider the number of teams that are in Division III. So some of probably the best two teams in the Boston area. Consider they both beat Brandeis, which is another good one. So good matchup here. Unfortunately, not too many students are here at Cousins. It is still winter break for Tufts. But we do have a very sizable turnout. Parents and probably family friends as we resume action. A drive by Otto. Russell brings it out, 7 on the shot clock. Pickering drives on Brooks, gets it up somehow, and rebound North. The defense from Brooks there forced Pickering into an awkward shot. Brooks fires it. That's good. It's a 2 though. Foot was on the line.
Brooks with a long 2.
That brings Tufts within 1 point of Babson. Otto tries to use the glass. Russell with the offensive board. And her pass goes into the backcourt, so Babson will have to let that dribble out of bounds. Tufts ball.
Number 30,
Maura Folliard comes in, the senior forward. So Tufts with only one starter on the court right now. Babson, looks like they're using all of their starters. Really just working it around the perimeter. Can't find anything inside. So Brooks will fire another long 2. That's short. But North with the rebound. On the shot clock. Brooks fires a 3. Short again. But North with another offensive rebound. A little deja vu there. And seems like we got a foul on the court or something. Not sure what. Might be a shot clock issue. Not sure on this one. Another note, all 3 referees look very similar. It's kind of odd. Very similar hair. All with a touch of gray. So I don't know how to distinguish them really. That issue settled. Lee in the lane, she's fouled, and one ref is going to call defensive, but the other calls offensive and overrules him. So it's a charge on Josie Lee. And Babson holds on to their lead. And North tips that out of bounds. Emma Roberson checks back in for Wu. Pickering drives again. And Russell manages to come up with the rebound. She's fouled by Lee. So Lee picks up 2 quick fouls within the span of about a minute. And Bay Ruby leaves her in the game. Chiquetti. And Pickering traveled. And Babson calls a timeout here. 7 minutes remaining in the half. Decently low scoring, so I doubt Babson will reach that 60 mark. That's pretty pivotal for them. So this game so far in the jumbo style, defensive battle. Seen quite a few steals and blocks from Melissa Baptista alone. We know those are the stats that modern basketball analytics people just love, because they certainly aren't nearly as numerous as points or rebounds, but when you consider the number of possessions they affect, steals and blocks are enormous. You can get a look of President Tony Monaco in the bottom right corner of the screen, and we'll center in on him talking with a student. I think that's Sharad Sagar, who's one of the Forbes 30 under 30 in one of the categories. Go Google him. He's an amazing individual. I'm talking with the president right now. Folliard launches the three. That's good. Tufts with their first lead of the game. They lead by 2. Chiquetti, nice up fake. And a wide open baseline jumper, no good for Farola. Roberson launches. 3 hits the back iron, but North with another offensive rebound. And she is pouring in those offensive boards off Tufts' 3-point misses. Lee. 10 on the shot clock. Roberson bounced pass to Folliard, but she'll turn it over. Substitutions now. Snyder and Graber come in. And Baptista comes in for the Jumbos, replacing North. And both teams only shoot 25% from 3, so expect a lot of interior scoring in this game, like you've already seen. And a layup well short there by Farola. Folliard going to do it again. This time well short, but Roberson tips the rebound out to Knapp. Folliard in the low post. Her layup is short off the glass, and she fouls Snyder on the rebound.
Jumbo's foul, called on number 34, Folliard. That's her first personal and the team's 3rd foul.
And Lauren Dillon.
And Lauren Dillon checks back in for Tufts.
Replaces Josie Lee. Pickering with a great pass. And Graber's no good. Graber goes up and she draws the foul. And Pickering, very quick footwork. Managed to get a nice two-handed overhand pass. Rattles in for Graber. And rattles out Tufts up by 1. The Babson offense has really stalled recently. And Baptista turns it over. It looks like Cicchetti might have gotten the steal there. Cicchetti drives on Dillon, but Dillon steals it right back. Kicks it. Knapp with the wide open 3. Splashes out. Lauren Dillon with the offensive rebound. No good. Baptista with the save. Knapp again, wide open. Front rim. Baptista, foot was on the corner. North replaces Folliard. Lane replaces Cicchetti. And Brooks replaces Knapp. Wide open is Lane in the corner. Bayruby screaming at her defense. Tufts steals it back. So a miscommunication there for the Jumbos on who was covering Lane. Baptista launches along 2. That's no good. But Brooks comes up with an offensive rebound. So Tufts really dominating Babson with rebounds on this end of the court. And their shooting percentage is pretty low and dismal in this game, but if you get twice as many shots as your opponent, you'll probably win. Brooks launches the 3, no good. But Roberson with another offensive rebound. And Babson not blocking out. Dillon finds North, but a block from Farola. Fans screaming for a foul. It might have been. Graber goes up and called for a charge. I think it might have been a defensive foul, but the refs realized they probably should have called a foul on the other end too. So. And Metcalf and Legacy come in for the Beavers. Baptista in the lane, no good. And a fight for the rebound there between Snyder and Roberson. Will be a held ball, and it'll stay with Tufts. First tie-up of the game. Great bounce pass by Roberson, finds Baptista for the wide open layup. And Baptista with a deflection there. Deflections are a stat that you don't really get on typical score sheets, but it's one that coaches love to look at. It shows defensive aggression. Pickering into Legacy. She was fouled by Baptista.
Baptista whistled for the foul. That's her first personal. And the team's 5th foul.
It's Baptista's first.
Jess Coelho checks in for Babson.
And Jess Coelho will make her game debut. Good on both for Legacy. So just a 1-point game. 2 minutes left in the half. Very low scoring. Baptista with a hard drive. She'll go to the line.
Coelho whistled for the foul. That's her first personal and the team's 2nd foul.
Coelho picking up her first foul. Rattles out for Baptista. One of 2 for the sophomore. Kola with the drive. Baby hook, no good. Baptista the rebound. And they're looking to get it into North, but they're bringing close help on her. Baptista launches the three. That's in and out. Dillon, another offensive rebound, and puts it in. And you have to say, allowing someone who's 5'3" to get an offensive rebound like that, and I think she might have had another one. It's just indicative of Babson's rebounding struggles right now. Tufts up by 4. Babson out rebounds their opponents by 7 per game. And an ill-advised shot there by Metcalf. Tufts goes the other way. And Tufts has an even rebounding margin with their opponents. Baptista's no good. Yet Tufts is dominating the boards in this game. Pickering to the lane. Layup is short. Ball goes out. It'll be with Babson. And they'll change it. Cicchetti coming in for Pickering. And Knapp coming in for Dillon. 7-second difference between the shot and game clocks. Baptista from the free throw line. It's good.
Baptista hits the 2.
And good defense from Emma Roberson forces Taylor Russell into a travel. Five on the game clock. Roberson drives, layup's no good. North the rebound, but her attempt is too late. Didn't go anyways. So Tufts Jumbos coming off a slow start to the game will go into halftime in a low-scoring affair, 23-17 over the Babson Beavers. So Babson's still looking to make a comeback and upset Tufts. So we might be putting on a little halftime show with one of our JumboCasters who's actually studying abroad in London. So stay tuned for that. And if not, join us for the second half. Hello and welcome back to Cousins Gymnasium for this halftime report. I'm Matt Macy Phelps. Tufts leading the Babson Beavers 23-17 right now. Some poor shooting from both teams, both well under 25%. And I'm joined here by Bernie Birnbaum, who's actually live in New York right now. He's going to be studying abroad soon, but he wanted to keep his presence with JumboCast. So, Bernie, what were your thoughts on that first half?
Well, it sort of made me want to smash my head against the wall. Is the offense was pretty weak on both sides. You know, Babson, and I just took a look at the play-by-play. Babson hasn't had a field goal since 2 minutes and 15 seconds in the first quarter. And they only had 3 free throws the entire second quarter. So nice to see Tufts, with getting Baptista, or especially that nice cut under the basket. But one of these defensive battles that you talked about, grind it out, doesn't make for great viewing all the time. But
yeah, looking at some of the stats, Baptista leading the way for the Jumbos with 11 points, nearly half of their production, and it's pretty much been mostly down low for her, a little bit from the free throw line too. And on the other end, Giovanna Pickering, the point guard, has put in 8 points, but she has the team's only assist in the first half. So Babson getting to the line a lot, but not getting some team baskets there. So what are your thoughts on that?
well, it helps to have the ball. I mean, you were talking about it. Tufts getting all kinds of offensive rebounds, and that's led to 10 more shot attempts for the Jumbos than the Beavers, 34-24. And neither team getting anything from the outside, but Babson's not even really trying. And early in the game, they were able to slice and dice right through the Tufts defense, but they don't really have much of a size advantage. So you saw that really clamp up, not getting a single field goal, like I said, in the second quarter.
Yeah, Babson shooting 0 for 2 from 3, not really attempting those, but Tufts only 1 for 13, not looking great. The only 3 came from Maura Folliard, who's not, what you think of as one of their premier three-point shooters. So,
but these days, really, who is?
Yeah.
This is what Tufts basketball looks like now. You lost Kelsey Moorhead and Hannah Foley. They were the 2 big outside threats, and now you've got to play a lot more with the ball movement, and you don't have that kind of drop-dead shooter.
Yeah, and talking about this changed Tufts team, they started last year on a big hot streak, but they already have 2 losses this year, although they've rebounded some and picked up a win in the Naismith Classic, defeating 2 opponents there. So what are your thoughts overall on how Tufts has done this season and where they might go later towards March?
Well, past 2 seasons, Tufts has gone 33-3. That's still on the table for the Jumbos, of course.
Unlikely.
Well, the 2 losses, both of the last 2 seasons, the Jumbos went into the NCAA tournament with just 1 loss. To get back to 30-3, that would mean that the Jumbos lost in the national championship.
Yeah.
I do think, they have taken a step back, but 2 losses is hardly the end of the world. It probably means they won't be hosting all 4 opening rounds of the NCAA tournament. A lot of their wins haven't been as convincing as they could be. But it's not doomsday either. Plenty of teams would be killing to be 8-2.
Yeah, you have to look at it with a wide lens there and realize that, it's hard to maintain 2 lost seasons, 3 lost seasons 3 times in a row. So, well, Bernie,
sure.
any other thoughts going into this second half here? Is Babson going to make the comeback and get the upset win?
Well, they very well could. I think it's been interesting to see the 2 different point guards getting used by the Jumbos. I think the adjustments can be made by either team. It's definitely very much up in the air. I will say I hope this one ends in regulation, though. I don't need any of that triple overtime madness that we saw last night.
Yeah, that was a thrower. Number 1 versus the other number 1. Both teams were ranked number 1 in different polls, so great game there from Kansas and Oklahoma.
But if we had, we'd have a scoreless overtime, I think, in this one.
Yeah, go to triple overtime just with rebounds and steals.
It's
Bernie,
good to be watching you guys over winter break. A lot of fun to be Skyping into.
yeah, thank you very much. This is a new feature, and we're glad you came with this idea. So thank you for joining us, Bernie. Yeah, definitely. So unfortunately, Bernie will be in London next semester, so we will not be graced by his presence during the baseball and basketball seasons, but I'm sure he'll find his way to make it onto the program. So we're about to get back to the action, so join us for the second half. And welcome back to Cousins Gymnasium on the campus of Tufts University here in Medford, Massachusetts. The host Tufts Jumbos lead 23-17 over the visiting Babson Beavers. Leading the scorers in that first half was Melissa Baptista with 11 points. And she really did the lion's share for the Jumbos. No one else has more than 3 points for Tufts right now. And on the Babson side of things, point guard Giovanna Pickering leads the way with 8 points on just 2 of 9 shooting. 4 or 5 from the free throw line. Babson coming out with it on offense, but Roberson steals it away. Both teams going with their starting lineups from the first quarter. And Baptista's shot draws iron. Pickering down low and a travel. Lee wide open, banks it in, extending the Tufts lead to 9 points. That's just the second three-point basket for the Jumbos, the second of the game. Babson without a three. Russell gets a shot away, but it's well off. Offensive rebound for the Beavers, and Russell gets it again over Warren Dillon. Lee on the pick from North. North gets it to rattle in off the rim and the glass. Farola. And Otto. Oop, not sure what the call is there. Might have been a double dribble or a two-handed dribble there from Otto. And Nort's pass to Baptista is swatted away. Pickering with a nice pass to Russell. She gets it to go as Roberson hits the hardwood. Nice bounce pass there from Pickering. Baptista, follow away jumper, no good. Steals it right back from Pickering and lays it in. Intelligent play there from Baptista. That's at least her third steal of the game. Don't make it fourth. Farola swatted by Baptista, but a foul's called. That would have been Baptista's fourth block of the game. Instead, it's her second personal foul. Farola good on the first. And long on the second, North with the board. North pulled in 9 rebounds in the first half, including 4 on offense. They get it into North, and she lays it in off the glass. Nothing Otto could do there. The double team didn't get there in time. Great pass forward, but could not be handled there by Cicchetti. And Babson will call a timeout. So Tufts with a hot start here, getting a couple turnovers and pushing play in transition. Also getting into it on the offensive glass, both teams really so far. In the first half, Babson had 9 offensive boards and Tufts had 15. Which is incredible. They had more offensive rebounds than defensive. Even with the number of shots Babson missed, that's very impressive. But really the shooting woes kept the score low in that first half. Both teams shooting well from the line so far. In the first half, Babson went 7 of 9 and Tufts went 6 of 8. Here's a look at our referee pals, looking very similar to each other. And we'll get a look at the other one. Oh, this one has a mustache. That's the identifying feature on him. In case you have favorite referees. Because no one dislikes referees. We all love referees. So neither team going to their benches yet. North battling with Otto down low. Dillon launches the three. It's good! Tufts with their biggest lead of the game at 13. Biggest lead for either team. Babson in a real hole now. The shots are finally falling for the Jumbos. Barola. 4 on the shot clock. Otto puts it up from the free throw line. That bounces out, but rebounded by Cicchetti. And a illegal screen there called on Megan Otto.
Babson foul on number 11, Marissa Cicchetti. That's a first personal on the team's first foul.
This foul's actually called on Cicchetti.
As well as Snyder check back.
Used her arm to push there. I thought it was on the screen, but I guess not. Anyways, Cicchetti and Otto will both hit the bench. And a defensive foul called there. Snyder's quick to help North up after she pushed her. Shows you the good nature of these players. They're not out to kill each other. Quick to lend her opponent a hand. Lee with a nice pass into Baptista, finishes high off the glass. Baptista with a rainbow shot there. That one almost touched the top of the backboard. Graber falls as she passes. 10 on the shot clock. Defensive foul called there on Baptista. Her third.
That's her third personal and the team's second foul. Now checking in for Tufts.
And Tufts a little late trying to get that substitute in, so Katie Hicks will remain at the scorer's table. Russell with a nice up fake, but Roberson will slap it off her knee. And Hicks will replace Baptista, who's in a little bit of foul trouble. We'll look at the Babson coaches there, including head coach Judy Blindstrub, excuse me. So halfway through this third quarter, and Tufts has opened up their lead. Roberson drives, layup no good. Rebound falls to Russell. She gets it way up. And a tie up there as Russell was triple teamed, and that'll go with the Jumbos on the possession arrow. So the Jumbos with a 6-point lead at halftime, expanding that to a 15-point lead currently, as Michelle Wu replaces Josie Lee. And Elizabeth Lane will check in for Taylor Russell. Lane only a freshman, but seeing significant minutes in this game. Lane is one of their best three-point shooters. I could say she is their best, shooting 8 of 19 on the year from deep. Tufts working around the perimeter. 10 on the shot clock for Wu. She travels. And a drive. And one. Kristen Farola getting the foul
Hicks was
and the
foul.
bucket.
That's her first personal on the team's third foul. Foul sent Farola to the line.
Converts the three-point play.
Babson, number 22, Brenna Legacy.
Brenna Legacy coming in. Replaces Farola. And an errant pass there. As Roberson might have been pushed, hit the deck there. And a drive from Legacy, but Roberson picks her pocket. Hicks from the top of the key, well short. North with the rebound, brings it out. Hicks launches from the corner, no good again. Pickering the rebound. Babson looking to bring this back to single digits. Pickering with the hard drive that hits off the back of the rim. And Babson will come up with an offensive rebound with Snyder. Graber launches a three. It's short. Dillon. That's short again. Back and forth between these teams. And a charge there. Drawn by Dillon. Committed by Lane. And Dillon read her intentions and sacrificed herself. Lee, Brooks, and Folliard come in for North, Roberson, and Wu. Josie Lee launches. Hicks with the rebound. Hicks converts. And it's a long two, had the foot on the line. And they get it into Legacy with a nice 8-foot jump shot. Substitutions for the Beavers. Russell and Farola coming in to replace Graber and Snyder. Brooks thinks about the three. After several up fakes, she's rejected by Farola. They've got a 4-on-1 now against Lauren Dillon, and they execute it perfectly. Layup by Farola. Tufts gets it into Brooks. Double team, kicks out to Hicks. The three is good. Katie Hicks with the hot hand. And Farola passes up on the three, drives baseline, might have committed a charge. No foul called, but it was rebounded by Russell. I'm not sure if Lee was in the restricted arc there, but you have to wonder why no foul was called on either end. And one there for Legacy. She'll go to the line.
Josie Lee whistled on the foul. That's her third personal.
Lee with the foul.
And
Baptista replaces Hicks. cannot complete the three-point play. Six-second difference between the shot and the game clocks. Baptista kicks to Brooks. The three rattles out, but Baptista almost pulls in a rebound. Farola gets it. 3 on the clock for Pickering. Lane with the shot, and it draws the back of the rim. So going into the fourth quarter, Tufts with a decently comfortable 11-point lead over Babson, 42-31. So Tufts nearly doubling their offensive production in the third quarter alone compared to the first half. Babson still pretty stagnant, scored 14 in the quarter, but Tufts with 19. And you're seeing the threes starting to fall for the Jumbos. Only hit 1 in the first half, but have hit a couple since. So a little bit more entertaining of a game. And I think it's pretty clear at this point that Babson will not reach that mark of 60 unless they unleash a fury on offense. So they might have to grind it out with some defense and get some stops against this Tufts team. And from this game, the Jumbos will make a little road trip up to Maine, playing consecutive games at Bowdoin and then at Colby this weekend. So a couple important NESCAC matchups there. And from this, Babson will have just their second home game on the season so far, as they'll host Smith on Saturday. And they'll be off to Springfield on Tuesday before they come back and host a couple more conference games against Wellesley and Clark. So really the meat of the schedule starting to take shape here for both teams. Both looking to do well in their conference tournaments and the aspirations of the NCAA tournament come March. And start of the fourth quarter. Farola working on Baptista, and she'll draw the foul. That'll be Baptista's fourth. And immediately, Bayruby going to her bench.
Baptista whistle for her fourth personal foul. That's the Jumbo's first foul.
And it'll be Katie Martinson. And that rolls out for Farola. So Martinson making her game debut, replacing Baptista for the foul trouble. Farola 1 of 2, 10-point game. Roberson loses the handle. Babson working to trap her, and Tufts calls timeout.
Jumbo's call timeout. That'll be a 30-second timeout.
So an interesting development with Baptista on the bench. Tufts has gotten most of their defensive turnovers forced by Baptista, so they'll lack that presence on that end of the court. And Babson will have to take advantage of that. 10 points in 9.5 minutes is very doable. Although it's a little tougher for Babson considering they don't really shoot the three. Maybe they'll have to force some turnovers of their own. Lee launches. That's an air ball. And a steal there caused by North. Lee going the other way and kick ball. And a drive and a foul there, as Martinson was trying to go to the hoop. And it'll be a foul on the floor on Farola.
And the Beavers' first team foul.
Lee's pass is picked off by Farola. Dylan scrapping on the floor there. Everyone getting into it, and we'll see who it went off of. It'll be Tufts ball, so Dylan and North laying out for it. Tufts looking to build on their 10-point lead. Dylan with the baseline jumper. That's an air ball. Pickering finds Farola. And great pass and finish there from Legacy, the sophomore. Legacy holding her own against North on the offensive end. Lee loses the ball, bats it out to Roberson. 7 on the shot clock. Roberson fires. No good. And an errant pass there from Cicchetti that wasn't on the same page there with Legacy. Substitutions as Knapp, Folliard. Knapp and Folliard come on. So an 8-point game, Babson making it manageable. Roberson passes up on the 3. 10 on the shot clock for Lee. Folliard, nice fake and a step under. Long 2 does not go, but she gets her own rebound, and jump ball is called. Possession arrow with Tufts.
Checking in for Babson, number 14, Jess Coelho.
And Coelho and Graber coming into the game. If you're wondering why Tufts is getting the ball in all these tie-ups, it's because Babson gets the ball, has gotten the ball on the beginning of the quarters, which counts as a possession arrow change. In case it seemed like there was some bias in this game. Folliard travels. 7 minutes left, 8-point deficit for the Beavers. Tight defense. And Legacy's shot no good. Roberson pushing hard. And Legacy takes a tumble on her way back. Folliard down low. Shots short. Stays with Tufts.
Megan Otto checks back in for the Beavers.
Otto back in, replacing Legacy. And Hannah Metcalf comes back in.
Checks in for Babson.
Tufts struggling to inbound. 2:10 left for Knapp. Finds North. Great catch by North, and she's fouled going up.
Megan Otto called for the Babson foul. That's her first personal and the team's second foul.
North connects on the first. Two for two. Tufts leading by 10 again. Pickering, mid-range is no good. North with the board. Four for Roberson in the paint. Gets it off the glass. Tip there. And Graber was left wide open for a moment. Chose not to shoot the three. That ball will remain with Babson. Russell checking in for Graber.
Russell back in for Babson.
Oh, nope. Oh, she'll come in for Metcalf. Graber will inbound the ball. And another tie-up called. And this will go with Tufts. Knapp launches the three. She'll go for her own rebound. Great save and finds Roberson. Roberson gets her own rebound. But a great play there from Knapp. Realizing that long rebound would go over to the baseline. Made a hustle save. Taking another 30 seconds off the shot clock. Folliard from behind the free throw line. It's good. Tufts on a mini run here. They're up 14 now. Graber and a little toilet flusher will go down. Timeout by Babson. And Tufts with a commanding 12-point lead now. I just wanted to call out that hustle play there from Jacqueline Knapp, the freshman. And a great save. Made sure to keep her feet in bounds and put it in a place where her teammates could get it. And it eventually led to a Folliard mid-range jump shot that went after Roberson had an offensive rebound of her own. And it's those offensive rebounds that have really been the difference here today for Tufts. Both teams shooting poorly, but Jumbo is getting after it more on the offensive boards. So Babson coming with some full court pressure now. First time we've seen a press from either team today. Three on the shot clock for Knapp, and she turns it over. Graber leading the charge. Auto fouled by Roberson.
Roberson called for the Tufts foul. That's her second personal. And the team's second foul.
Dillon comes in for Lee. So Tufts with 2 point guards after seeing that full court pressure. And Otto makes 1 of 2. So the first time we've seen both Knapp and Dillon on the court at the same time, and you have to attribute that to that full court press. North after getting her offensive rebound. And Folliard brings one in herself. And Tufts will eat more clock. North down low, gets the foul. No, does not get the bucket. She'll go to the line.
Farola called for the Babson foul. That's her 3rd personal on the team's 3rd. Now send North to the line. Snyder and Cacchetti back in for the Beavers.
Snyder and Cicchetti make their way back in. And North makes it 2. 13-point game now. Foul by Folliard. Farola to the line. And Melissa Baptista will check her way back in after the first free throw. And sure will place Folliard.
Baptista checks back in for the Jumbos.
No good on the second. North with the board. You have to wonder how many rebounds Michaela North has at this point. Might be up to 20 for all I know. Baptista sizing up Farola. And her pass is stolen by Pickering on the fast break. Lefty layup is good. North gets it to go off the glass. Cicchetti, spin move, layup no good. Under 2 minutes now. Great pass, and North will go to the line.
Farola was her 4th personal, and that's Babson's 4th. Team foul. Babson will call a 30-second timeout.
So Coach Bayruby probably pretty sure that her team has this one in the bag, but always time for a coaching moment in games like this. North is good. On both. North improving her free throw stats, which have plagued her in past seasons. aggressive defense from the Jumbos. You have to wonder if that's what their coach was getting on them about in that timeout. And a strip there from Roberson. Tapped out of bounds, stays with Tufts. Seven on the clock for Dylan. Roberson's three goes. Tufts really opening this up now. Farola trying to answer, and that's short. Tufts will dribble most of this out. There'll be 3 seconds left after the shot clock. And the crowd's starting to give the Jumbos some applause as they'll advance to 9-2 on the year. Dylan, and she'll go to the line. So we won't finish this one yet.
Ashley Snyder called for a third personal.
And the scoreline won't really reflect the true nature of the game. Should be more like a 10 or 12 point line, but Tufts will go away with possibly an 18-point win. Dylan will look to make it 19. Coelho and Lindsey Bloom into the game for the Jumbos. And that's good for Dylan.
Elizabeth Lane checks in for Babson.
Lane checking in for the Beavers. So tail two halves here. Jumbos with a lot more offensive production in the second. As Lane will put up a jumper. That won't fall. So the final score from Medford, Mass will be Tufts 59, Babson 40. Tufts really pulling away in the third quarter and extending that lead a little bit more in the fourth. And the Jumbos powered by offensive rebounds in this one, and also turning their shooting around in the second half really helped them to this win. So with that, Jumbos advance to 9-2 on the year, still ranked 14th in the nation, and Babson Beavers will fall to 7-4. But they provided certainly a strong first half in this game. So coming up on the 8th and 9th, the men host back-to-back conference games. And you'll get to see Tom Pileski, who is not only NESCAC Player of the Week, not only a tournament MVP out in California, but he was the Basketball Writers Association of America National Player of the Week this week for his performance. He put up 11 blocks in a game, which was good for a triple-double. So the women providing a strong win here tonight, but make sure to join us for those two men's games on Friday and Saturday. I'm Matt Macy Phelps, working with Jake Hellman here, doing it all with the camera, the soundboard, and the software. So thank you for joining JumboCast in this Tufts victory, 59-40 over Babson.